Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Creations by Serene. This is card number 8 in my 12 Days of Christmas card series. And today we're going to be using Cricut, the Cricut cartridge Create a Critter 2, which is nowadays it's my absolute favorite. I did just get this not too long ago, maybe about 3 months ago. So to me, it's like, I don't know, new. So the cuts that we're going to be using today is the Star and the Happy Holidays, and both of those can be found on page 65. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be doing an easel card today, and I've already cut and scored it because I needed to double check that the sizes were correct. All right, so this cardstock was 6 by 8.5. So it's an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper cut at 6 inches. Okay, so we're gonna do a landscape card. So we went ahead and we scored it at 4 1/4, and then we scored it again at 2 1/8, and that gave us equal. Okay, it gave us an equal fold here, as you can see. So what we're going to do is let's work on the inside of our card first. And the paper stack that we're going to be working with today, is that new paper stack that I bought. Now this paper is way too cute to cover up. So I just wanted to add a little bit of accents and a little bit of detail. And I'm going to show you how I did that. Now the first strip that we're going to put inside, it's going to be just the lower half of the card because this is an easel card. So it's going to stand up like this, okay? So let me back you guys up a little bit. I just don't want my lamp to be in the way. There, okay? So it's gonna be, and since it's an easel card, it needs something to stand up to. So this is gonna be that, just for the bottom half, okay? So this is cut at 5 3/4 by 2 inches. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get started with adhering ATG to the back of this. Now, I'm so glad that I've been able to do 3 videos for you guys today since I was sick. I did not want to fall behind on this. Oh, wait, I was going to add something to this. We're going to add glitter ribbon, and this is from Celebrate It. And this is for the inside, and we're going to use this green color. So, like I was saying, I didn't want to fall behind on getting these cards up for these videos up for you guys. But I literally, honestly, I was so sick. On Friday night and Saturday, I had started these. Alright, this is going to be, let me see if I can, like, not press it down. And just pick it up. I'm going to add it towards the middle here of the card. But I don't want to apply any pressure because I already have ATG to the back of my, there we go. Okay, I don't know how perfect that is, but here, so, okay, there we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm still going to add a little bit more on top of the ribbon part here, of the ATG. Alright, so let's go ahead and add this to our bottom here. Go. Now that's our bottom half there. And I'm going to happy, I think I'm going to do I want to do it like that? Yeah, let's do it sideways. So I'm going to use quick dry adhesive because we all know we're using glitter paper and glitter ribbon, and we want to make sure that it all I can get a piece of scrap here. It all adheres permanently. So I just made a video a little while ago using this, so it shouldn't be too clogged. However, it is. This thing clogs up really fast, guys. So it's really, really important that you guys remember to cap it off every time you're going to use it. All right, there we go. So now I'm caught up with my cards up to Sunday. My goodness. I really honestly was not feeling good. Like I said in my other video, I thought that I was going to need like surgery. I thought that I was having appendicitis. It was really scary. My sister, I have to laugh because my sister says that I'm a hypochondriac. So every time I look up my symptoms or something, she's like, please don't look up your symptoms because you're always going to say you have it. But I even showed my mom my symptoms yesterday and she's like, okay, I'm beginning to get a little bit worried. And we thought we were going to have to go to the hospital. So I have to laugh now because I feel so much better. But I was really scared. I thought I was having appendicitis. I really did. All right. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of glue. Let's just wipe that off. Dab, 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 dab. I need to get one of those bottles that Gloria has with that tip. Okay. Let's put this aside here. I'm going to add holidays here. I'll show you a little trick of something that I did to the pattern paper on the front part. But before we do that, we're almost done with the inside of our card. We are going to cover that. And I punched out some snowflakes with green glitter paper. I don't know if you could see them there. So we're going to be using some of these snowflakes. And the cool thing about that punch is that when it punches, it sort of like lifts it from the sides. It's a little warped. That punch, since it's so little, it gets stuck a little bit on the glitter paper since it's such a thick paper. But I don't know if I should. Let's add one there to the holidays. I like that. All right. So, guys, I've been sitting at my desk since 1 o'clock today, and it's now 8 p.m. I'm getting a little bit tired. So when I'm done with this card, I'm going to go watch some videos, have dinner, and then watch some more Army Wives. I'm so obsessed with that series. I'm on season 5 now, and there's 7 seasons. I absolutely love it. Now, to the middle of these cute little snowflakes. You know what? Should I add one up there? Or? No, I think that looks good. To the middle, I have these tiny, tiny, tiny little rhinestones that we're just gonna add to give it some extra bling. We all know I love bling. Let's see. Perfect. And to the eye in holiday, I'm going to add, that one's really big. Hold on. Whoa, this one. I'm going to add, does it have it? Oh, it has adhesive. I'm going to add just that one. Just to give it some extra bling. Alright guys, so that's the inside of our card. Happy holidays. And I cut that out of red glitter paper. Okay. And you see how that, well, it's supposed to hold it. Well, once it has the weight of the rest of the card, it should hold it in place. If not, we'll figure it out. Alright guys, now let's work on the outside of our card. Now what we're going to do, what I did, is I took the pattern paper, okay, and on the snowman, I stamped Dear Santa from the My Pink Stamper Christmas Wishes. I love this stamp set for the holidays. Love them. And I used Dear Santa. And what I did was that when I placed it on my block, I bent it a little bit. Okay. So that when I would stamp it, it's stamped like that at an angle. And it kind of looks like the snowman is saying, Dear Santa. And then when you open up the card, it says Happy Holidays. Now, I didn't want to add a major image to the front of the card because this paper is just way too cute to cover up. I mean, look at them. You have Santa, you have ornaments, you have a snowman, you have a penguin, and you have a reindeer. And I think they are too cute. Oh, and you have a Christmas tree there on the side. So I didn't want to cover this up. So what I did was I added a little something. You're going to see. So for the front, I'm going to use a red glitter ribbon. So let's go ahead and add some ATG to the ribbon. So guys, you don't always have to like make a perfect or a main image. You can use your pattern paper as, you know, the main focus of your card. So there's tons of ways and that you can, you know, make cards and use your imagination. And that's the most fun about any of this. Any handmade gift to me is worth a lot more than anything that you can buy at a store. Especially because, you know what? I know that you took the time out of your day to make something for me. And that, I just screwed this up. And that makes me really happy. The reason why I screwed this up is because we're only going to add ATG to just a portion of this. So that's okay. The good thing about the ATG is that you're going to go ahead and just rub off the extra, you know, you rub off where you don't want the adhesive. So let me go ahead and just rub this off quickly. There we go. All right. So it's about here. So basically it's about halfway down. And you see when you rub off the adhesive, it doesn't like eat out the paper or anything like that. So let's go ahead and adhere this to the bottom of our card. And now the front is cut at 4 inches by 5 3/4 inches. And this is going to allow for us to have that that nice border that I'm always talking about. Okay, do you see where I'm coming from? That it stands up, but do you see that? There it goes. It stands up like that. So we didn't want to have the adhesive on the back. So let's just make sure we have none. Perfect. We have no adhesive. So let's add our main little image that I created. It's the star, and I'm going to put this together. And to put this together, guys, remember we're going to use our quick dry because we are gluing onto glitter paper. So I'm just going to adhere this to this. Bear with me, guys. I normally like to put my images together off camera, but since this one was little, I figured let me just do it. And that way all of you guys could see. Now, I would have liked to pop this up, but since this is so tiny and thin, there's no way that I could get a pop dot cut small enough for that little area. So I'm just going to use some quick dry. And let's go ahead. I have glitter everywhere. Let's go ahead and just put it. I don't want to cover up Santa. We already have a snowman over there. So let's just put it here. Even if we're covering up the word that I stamped, that's okay. You can sort of kind of still see the word dear. Okay. So let's just adhere this down. Give it a second for it to adhere to the paper. And then I'm going to get a white rhinestone. And we're going to put it in the middle of the bow. And now the next thing and last thing we're going to do is we're going to sporadically put some of these little snowflakes. Okay, we're just adding a drop of the quick dry. And the reason we're doing this is that it gives it a nice little punch of color. Okay, we're going to adhere some to the ribbon because I think it gives it some life. Okay, and let's see. And I didn't cut enough, but that's okay because that's why I love these little punches, because you can just punch extra. Except that this one gets stuck on me because the paper is so thick. So I gotta kind of like punch one out at a time and then see? So let's do about 4 more. Ooh, that one flew on my arm. Okay. So you get a little tap on the table and it like sticks. And one more. I'd rather have extras. There we go. And then not enough. All right, guys, we're at 17 minutes, almost done. But I just kind of wanted to show you guys that, you know, you really don't need to have like a huge main image to make, you know, your card pop. You can have a very nice background paper like this one, which I thought this background paper was just way too cute to cover up. So I figured, oh my goodness, I can just use these little characters and, you know, and do something a little different. And I'm going to add one to the middle here. I hope you guys liked it. I mean, it's just, you know, you have to come up with other ways. Or sometimes you're like, you know, I don't want to make a whole fuss. I don't want to pull out the Cricut, or I don't want to sit there and, okay, why are you not sticking? I don't want, you know, or sometimes you look at your beautiful pattern paper and then you decide that you don't want to use it because you don't want to cover it up. Well, guys, this is a nice way of using your paper because you can feature it in your card. Okay, we are adding little rhinestones to the middle of our snowflakes, and then we'll be all done, guys. And oh my goodness, why won't this stick? I don't think I'll be doing card number 9 tonight, which is for tomorrow. I think I'll just do that one tomorrow night when I get home from work. Because, like I said, it's 8 o'clock. I need to have dinner, shower, and just unwind because I work tomorrow. Okay. You know, sometimes I think if I use, this is the Pick Me Up stick from Silhouette. Sometimes I prefer to use this. See? I love this thing. This thing is super fast. And you know what the thing is? It's most of the time I forget I have it. It's really cool. You just place it on top of your little gem, and it picks it right up and drops it wherever you want. Okay. Now that it has a little bling. Am I missing any? No, I think that pretty much looks perfect. Alright guys, so this is the front of my card. And it just says Dear Santa. And then we have all our little green snowflakes. Our star. Like our little ornament. And then the inside of our card just says Happy Holidays. So when you stand it up, it looks just like, you know what? Let me just lift this a little bit here. Just give it a little bit of a lift because it's not holding the card up properly. Alright.